that will build the trust with both in and out. And we will provide the assurance to management so that the process is compliant. So this process, the solution which we are going to give, this is going to solve these problems where we don't find the auditing process is there. We are going to implement it. So this can be implemented in many processes which are there in DesiCrew. For now, we have constructed a prototype which will work for QA on Cloud. So we can enhance this for other processes which are currently running in DesiCrew. So what we are lagging over here is the process is tracked manually, compliance risk of lack of visibility, oversight. The deliverables are not delivered on time, slow in the resolution. So this process, whenever there is some delivery, that will be sent to leads and then managers. Managers and leads can put their feedback and they can rate it. The feedback is captured in Firebase Studio. So that will be placed in the backend. So the user can see it, the person, whoever has given that for the review, they can see the feedback and that will be improved. After 6 months also, we can see the data which is kept in Database Studio. Okay, so historical data is not preserved, which is currently the state. So that problem is solved. What we used for this, the AI tools are, for the front end, we used Claude, Gemini and ChatGPT. And to automate the workflows, we have used Meet and Firebase Studio at the back end and also for authentication. With this the idea what we have implemented, I'll give the chance to my team member so they can share the screen and present our working application. So now over to Guru Pratibha. Guru Pratibha, can you share your screen and show this application?
Yeah. Hello everyone. We have designed an Audit Pro tool to streamline the audit process. 1 second. By digitizing the workflow between member, lead and manager, let me show you our application by logging as a member. Sorry. 1 second.
So in this, we have taken an example of QA on Cloud where the QA engineers, they create the documents like test plan, test cases, test scenarios, bug tracking, bug reporting. All those need to be reviewed by QA leads and then by managers, and they are providing the scores and the feedback. So that process is tracked over here. So now she has logged in as a QA engineer where she can upload the document which has to be reviewed. So
first here in dashboard, they can we have kept on my submission and pie chart where they can quickly see how many they have made submissions. In workspace, they can upload a document. They can select the month, their current project and reviewer. After clicking the submit button, those submissions will be displayed under past submission. By clicking the view, they can revisit their submission. And in audit and scoring, QA member role has only read-only access where they can view the scores given by manager. In logs, they can input their production count, like how many test cases they have executed for July month, like this. Once clicking on the submit logs, those data will be captured in the Firebase and it will be visible to a lead and manager. In feedbacks and meetings, there is no feedback yet. Let me show you once again after feedback is provided by lead and manager. Now I'm logging as a lead. Here they can see one pending reviews from their side. in Review Hub, they can view the submission done by a member. They can review the documents and they can provide their comments. And in same audit and scoring, lead role has only read-only access by selecting the project and the QA member. And in logs, they can view the production count given by QA member. In feedbacks and meetings, they can provide their valuable feedback. And feedbacks is submitted. Once we log in as a member, they can see their feedback. And in Review Hub, once review is done, they can change the status to reviewed and they can send it to auditor. Here auditor means a manager. Now I'm logging as a manager role. Here they can see one approved submission from lead. And here manager also can do a high level review of the submissions done by a member. And in audit and scoring, they can provide their score based on their submission for all these parameters. In logs module, they can see the production count given by member in read-only mode. And in feedbacks and meeting, we have a schedule audit call. If in case they need to schedule an audit call to any of the member, they can do it with this functionality. Audit call is schedule. Let me show you. Yeah, here we receive an email. And in user management, only manager has access to add and delete the user. New user is added. If they want to delete it, they can delete the user so that manager controls who has access to this application. Let me log in once again with the member role to show the feedbacks. Here in audit and scoring, they can view the scores given by manager like this. And in feedbacks and meetings, they can view the feedback given by lead. Both manager and lead can provide their feedback. As of now, I have given feedback as a lead. So those feedbacks will be visible here transparently. Yeah, now Gopi Krishna will explain how this application helps our organization in deep.
Hello all. Yeah, I will discuss how the proposed solution and this audit portfolio impacts the organization. So in this application, all audit data is centralized in one application. We can easily track the submissions and pending reviews, also the upload submission instead of chasing feedback through chats or emails. Also, we have automated document submission and Review Hub workflows and audit scope to save time and also reduce the manual work for the entire audit process. We build a feedback loop to continuously improve the quality and minimize risk if the recurring audit meeting is happening, and during the meeting they will find the mistakes or error which is present in the document by providing the feedback in the audit portal and also conveying the information via the scheduled audit call. The QA member will understand what needs to be changed and improved, and they will rework on the documents, and they will start the submission by following the same process like submitting the document, and the lead will review and provide feedback, and the scoring part will be taken care by the manager, And again, the feedback is provided for the refined document. And the teams can respond faster with clear and organized feedback. So the tool simplifies feedback handling and making the process smooth and organized. And yeah, that's all from my side.
Gopikrishna, can you share the backend Firebase Studio and make? If Guru Pratibha has, she can share.
I can show you.
Yeah.
Here we have used Make for audit scheduling. Here, when we submit a form, those data will be captured in the webhook, and we have created a scenario with Google Calendar where invite will be sent to required receivers. And we have used Firebase database to store all the data. Like we have given production count in QA logs, and we have submitted the artifacts. All those will be stored here. Yeah. All the data will be saved in corresponding collections. When we submit the artifact, it will be stored inside artifact collection. When manager provide the audit score, it will be stored in audit score collection. When manager or lead provide a feedback, it will be stored under feedback collection. And in QA log, it will be stored the production count submitted by member. And once artifacts are reviewed and lead changes the status to the reviewed, those will be captured under reviewed collection. And in users, here it manages all the users who has access to this application.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Thanks for the demo. Yeah, over to juries.
Yeah, Vinita. So well done on the demonstration. I have some basic questions here, right? The first one is, you guys uploaded a Word document, right? So what is that Word document contain?
It can be a test plan. It can be test scenarios. So you can upload Excel sheet as well, Google Sheet. So for this, for example purpose, she has taken some Word doc. Usually it will contain the artifacts which are followed in Q1 Cloud. So it starts from test plan, test strategy, test scenarios, test cases. These we can take an example for this process.
Okay. So basically it is the transaction agent is working on?
Transaction? Sorry, I didn't get you.
As in, let's say if I am in a HDFC process,
okay,
I work on some documentation, right? Client will send some file and I work on the file. So that is called a transaction.
Okay.
In QA Cloud, is this a transaction where your QA tester will work on this?
Yeah, we can call it as an artifact, QA artifact. So whatever the application is, how we can test it, what are the scope of the testing, what is out of scope of our testing. So that will be documented. It will be called as an artifact for that whole application. So such kind of artifacts are designed by QA engineer, then that has to be reviewed. Feedback is sent. Based on the feedback, they will update. So this is an example. This process, what you mentioned, like transactions, yes, that is coming from one person of your team member. And suppose in your team, there's a lead who is going to review it, right? Based on their review, they have to provide some comment. Is it good? Is it bad? This has to be improved. Improvement is always there. So you can provide a feedback that what has to be improved. So that feedback is sent to that person. So they will work on that transaction. In the example which you have taken, that is a transaction. They will work on the transaction. Again, the transaction is sent back. Okay. So they are capturing the feedbacks here. So feedbacks are not left here and there hanging in the email or message, or verbally we are saying something, but that is not going to improve the process. We are going to see the improvement in this process month by month. So that is why we are capturing the feedbacks and the scores.
Okay. So I'm thinking about how can we use this tool in another process, right? So
Yes.
when I think from that angle, I see, we have a lot of processes where the transaction happens on the client's dashboard directly, right? I mean, there is no Excel or a Word document that we work on. We work on the dashboard directly. We have the access from the client, so we can log into their database, or we can log into their dashboard, and we can do the changes there, or we can do the transactions directly on their dashboard. So in such cases, how do you propose we integrate this particular tool into that situation?
We need to integrate this tool with their dashboard, saying that the restricted people of this, they should be able to access this dashboard. So as a team, there might be 4 or 5 people. For example, they can access the transactions, and a lead can check whatever they have done, is it correct or not. So we need to integrate this with your existing application.
Yeah, but let's say if you take the example of HDFC, it's a financial organization, and data security becomes a very, very important factor, right?
Yes.
And because it's a financial organization and there's a lot of compliance that has to be followed. So, if you go to HDFC and say, we want to access your dashboard in the backend, there will be a lot of, there will be a lot of resistance from their end, right? Because they don't know they have to provide access to their data, and that data is being stored in a third-party application. They will be apprehensive about it, right? So how do we tackle that situation?
Right now, as you're saying, HDFC, you have a team. So the team is accessing the database, isn't it? Are they accessing the database?
Yes. So they are given a user ID and a password. So they log into that particular thing. But when it comes to providing the access to the backend of the
yes, so exactly. So dashboard has to come from HDFC, the database which they are having the data of the transactions, the money coming in and out. So that database and this database has to be linked, because we want to see that data as well. So we cannot keep this data somewhere else in Firebase Studio or something. We need to have a HDFC database which is secured. No third party can do the integration there. So this one has to be, this application, we need confirmation, everything. Client has to approve, HDFC has to approve, then only the data is very crucial. So we need their database to place this data. Also the feedback is also crucial in any of the transactions. If you are saying, so this money is coming in and we have to add an interest. So all those things need to have their own database. So we cannot go for these AI databases, which are not paid, and there is no security over here.
Correct. So in those cases, we can't use this tool, right?
We can use it. We can use it. Anytime it will be slowly getting moved to AI is there in everywhere. Now everyone has to adapt it. HDFC will adapt as well. We have to inform them, these are the users of this. This is the problem which we are going to solve. So this tool you implement, and data will be stored at their database, which they are safe. So they have to agree to this solution.
Yeah, the reason I'm asking this question is, we've had multiple instances in the past where we had to reach out to our client and say, listen, give us the access. We want to integrate something which is going to help you and us. And every time the client was very, very paranoid, because data security is a major concern, major threat today. So every time we went to them, we got a no as an answer. And I'm saying this for most of the accounts, working in Desiku, right? So if the client is going to say no, that basically is the end of it, right? We can't really make it work in that situation.
Yeah. Because yes, data is a concern. HDFC is they're looking for their data security. They are correct on their part. Suddenly we cannot go and add our application over there. Internally, you can use this one for your reviewing purpose of anything that you have assigned to your team, and they are sent it back for reviewing purpose, compliance for that you can use.
Okay, so any project where the work happens on a Word document or Excel document, those processes we can use it, right?
It can be any document, like it can be PDFs and all. Yeah.
Sure. And
when it comes to data security, banking, financial applications, they are very stringent on their security part. It is very difficult to get their trust. Yeah.
Correct. And how different or how similar is this to our DMAX process? Do you see any similarity between this and DMAX?
DMAX, actually, we are filling it in Excel sheet, right?
Correct. But my point is, let's say Vinod is an agent. He's working on what you call artifacts, right, in QM Cloud.
Okay.
So end of the month, my DMAX score is based on my quality, my productivity, how well I'm working on these things is going to give me a score.
Yes.
And then the feedback, right? I mean, when my manager sits down with me and says, listen, your quality for last month was this, your productivity was this, hence your DMAX score is this. So,
of course, we can get that. We can get the scores from this tool as leads and managers are giving score. Actually, right now it is built only manager can give, but leads can give too. We can change what are the processes. We can change it. So that can be used. Yes, we can use this for DMAX.
Yeah. So you can extend this to incorporate DMAX, right?
Yes. I hope all the processes based on how many transactions each individual has performed and there are no issues. Based on that also DMAX, maybe they are calculating.
Correct.
Okay, so we can enhance this tool and use it over there. Actually, Audit Pro is like auditing part is important as the company raises in CMM level 5s, right? Auditing is required everywhere to make everyone follows the process. Without process, there are people keep on doing the same mistake again and again. Somewhere we have to make them compliant to the process. So that's the reason we are coming up with this.
Sure. The last question I have, Vinita, is let's say I'm the agent and I upload every month or every day. I've been uploading these files, and it is you have the system where TL's feedback, managers' feedback, everything is getting captured.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a system today or a framework, by which it will continue to take all the feedback about Vinod and create a dossier kind of a thing saying, okay, Vinod has these strengths and these are the weaknesses. So that, let's say Vinod moves to another team tomorrow, the new team leader will look at that and say, okay, this guy is strong in these aspects and these are his areas of improvement. So I can start focusing on them. So is that something that is being built in this tool?
We can enhance this tool by capturing the feedbacks given. For example, you have taken an example for yourself. I'll continue the same for Vinod, whatever the feedback is given and also whatever the scores are given. Feedback is important, in which area it is lagging and which area he is doing best. Okay, so based on that, we can come up with the data to download it. End of the year or 6 monthly, we can download the data from this tool. We can enhance it. So we have not added right now to download the data, but we can surely do it and send it across to another team.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Rakesh?
Yes, hi, Vinod and team.
Yeah, hi.
Sorry with this conversation, I forgot what was the actual core purpose and scope of the tool that you have built. I mean, could you just summarize me again? Sorry for that.
Yeah, so the team name is Ops AI. So here the project name is Audit Pro, Intelligent Process Validator. So here we are capturing the artifacts which are done by the team member and they are sent for review, and how the review is done, collecting the feedbacks for each artifact, and score is given. So this is maintained in a database. So later in the time, after 6 months also, we can see the feedbacks. Based on the feedback, right now, what is happening here is we are not capturing the feedback. It is given verbally over a call or via email, via sent a instant message. So that is not captured. So we want that to be captured, and the process has to improve. By that feedback, that process, that the person will improve on the documentation part, whatever is missed. So they have missed one negative scenario in testing, or an edge case was missed. So we give a feedback, okay, this scenario you have missed. Then they will think in that way that in the next process, next project, they will implement that also. So the process is improved. So that problem statement we are fixing in this solution. Anything, any other details you need, Rakesh?
No, just trying to understand a bit more in detail. So this is the purpose of explained is solely in the view of Q1 Cloud, right? So could you just tell me, like, how does this work when I as an agent logs in today? What am I going to do with my work? And after my work, how will I interact with this Audit Pro tool? And how does this close afterwards?
Okay,
so I'm just trying to get the process.
Yeah, before that, I would like to know the process which you are conducting in your, because I'm not aware of this agent and transaction in HDFC. As Vinod said, some points I understood, like some are there working on the transactions as an agent. And after that, what is that? The agent is doing the right work or not? Who is going to validate?
No. Okay. That might be a bit complicated. So you heard of Swiggy, Zomato, right? So within whatever we do within Desicrew. Let's talk of Zomato. If I am a production agent, I log into the Zomato dashboard, and I'll get a menu in Gmail, right, Vinod? Through Gmail or Drive.
Yeah, Gmail.
Yeah, I download the menu and I open the menu in one tab, and in the other tab I have this Zomato dashboard. So I see the menu and I update, the item name, the price, whatever categories are, basically all the items in that menu, I upload it to the tool.
Copy, type it into the system, Zomato system.
I copy paste, then we have AI, OCR built in, or character recognition. We copy that and we, upload it to the tool. So basically, updating whatever we have from the image to the Zomato dashboard. Now I click on submit. Now there is one more team which does the QC. They have a separate, credentials. Once they log in, they see again whatever is updated in that tool, and they have the menu. They'll do the QC, and they have a workflow tool which is built on Zoho, where they are capturing the feedbacks.
Okay.
So whether this guy has done these many wrong updations, wrong names, wrong item names, wrong pricing, right? So wrong categorization, all those things are there, and all those things are stored, and they can export and they can send it to their whoever individuals. So this is whatever is happening right now. So I'm just trying to relate what is this tool different from that practice.
So you are having different platforms, right? Zoho and all. We are having one platform only. We are coming with one platform which is going to solve everything. Your member, whoever is having the menu list, right? They will log in with their credential. Menu list is added over here according to the Gmail. That menu is given, that they are adding the price of that, and that is sent to the QC person. In the same system, we'll be adding QC. QC will get that information. Okay, this is for your ready for your review, and they will open it and make sure that it is same as per the Gmail message which was sent. If it is not, they'll provide a feedback. Okay, this menu item is not added. This was for 100 rupees and you're given 50 rupees. So that feedback is provided. So this one, the one which you are saying, that is in a scattered platform, Zoho, and one is just Zomato. No, we are coming with one platform with all the solutions.
Okay.
So this is what added advantage over here. Everybody can log into the same application and they can perform. So there is no delay here whenever it is sent for review. At the same time, the review button will be enabled for the second reviewer, QC person. They will review it. This feedback is sent.
So so I am as a person who built the menu. I complete the menu on Zomato platform. Then I'll say it has completed in this Audit Pro platform. Then it will go through the QC person, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So QC person gets a notification, then he accepts that transaction, and he again comes back to Zomato platform. Then he does the QC again. He will go back to Audit Pro and he updates. These are the things that are wrong or right.
Yes, and you want to schedule a call with them. Okay, this person is doing a lot of mistakes. Let me talk to him in person. Let me schedule a 1:1 call. You can schedule via this platform. Any more enhancements we can do. We want to
Yeah, there is
download
one more.
feedback.
Yeah, one more aspect here. Like, see, there are a lot of, I mean, they deal about over 300 menus or 600, whatever the number is. Let's take over 100. And how does I, as a production agent, and the QC agent knows how many transactions are left and what is the metadata of that transaction?
We can keep the data like the checking. So right now we have not done that for this because this example is good example to take for many transactions. So where how much are
it is replicatable to other projects also with customized fields.
Yes, with
the backend.
Yes, this is an idea we are given. We can customize to make that process. Everybody is following the process, so that person, whoever was doing that mistake, they are not doing it further. So that is improved.
Understood. So now, once we go with the pro version and we build everything, so we will have the access to the centralized data. You have any thoughts on that?
Who will have, or we will have?
No, who will have access to this data? I mean, so when we say centralized, all projects data in one platform, right? So who will be having access to that? Master control or backend?
Yes. So we are planning for managers to have that access. We can have a dedicated team member also. If there is a lot of work, manager has to handle, okay, one dedicated team member. So he is good in doing this, he or she. We can have that person allocated for this task for the maintenance purpose. But we are not.
It will be all access controlled.
Yeah, we are not unnecessarily adding any UIs over here just to overload the functionality. It's pretty simple. Whatever the functionality we needed, we have added it. We can enhance it further. So that's the motto of this one. Yeah.
Thanks, Sunita. Yes, Vishwambar.
Okay, just a quick question. Whatever I heard, like based on that, what it's based on, like your sort of rule-based automation, right? I mean, what is the role of AI once I get the data? What is the role of AI there? Is there any LLM, or the summarization is happen based on LLM, or it's just a rule-based?
Right now, it is just routing the workflow.
Yeah, it's a simple workflow automation. Once as a user, if I enter any data, after that there is no process of any LLM or any AI tools, right?
No, there is there for scheduling purpose. We are using Make at the back end.
No, Make is not an AI tool. I mean, you have any
automation workflow?
I mean, no, it is like, what I'm saying, it's what you used AI to build this platform. What I'm saying, as a user, if I enter any data, so whether that data goes through the LLM for any process. Like for example, there may be a certain pattern in your error, right? I mean, the error or anything. So whether those validations are happening through the LLM or just a rule based.
It's right now it's a rule based. We can adapt. We can add the LLMs.
Yeah, that is the next level. But as of now, it's just a rule based, right? Rule based workflow automation.
Yes.
So what I can summarize this one, that your platform or the tool is built based on AI no-code tools, but whatever in the production, there is no role of any AI tools or any LLM, nothing, right? As of now.
Yeah, we can say that, but we can enhance it.
No, that's not. I mean, at present, there is no role of LLMs or AI tools, right?
There is no rule. Yeah, okay. We can have the other for the validation purpose. Yes.
Yeah, I get it. But that will be the second. But I mean, when we go on at an advanced level, we can go in a further to summarize the data and everything. So we can use LLMs or any AI tools. Like you will have for pattern analysis.
Like how Gemini is coming with the summary of the emails that we can add for this one. Yep.
That's what I asked. But do we have that one right now?
We have not implemented. We will think about it. We can implement it. Yeah.
Great. That's it. Thank you.
Within the given timelines, we have completed this much. Let's see how it goes. Yeah.
Great.
Yep.
Thank you.
So thank you, team. I think the next teams have joined in. So thank you so much, Paya. Thank you. Thank you, Vinod, and thank you, Rakesh. Yeah, thank you for your time. Thank you for your time in judging the teams and all that. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Sure, Gangati. All the
Thank
best.
you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
All the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, team.
So yeah, for the next.
So Gangesh, just give me 1 minute as we've been recording the previous one, right? Just give us 1 minute to change the tab. Yeah.
Sure. No problem. Yeah.
Okay, we can start, Gangesh. Yes.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you, Priyanka. So I think we have two teams from Kapo, right? Srinidhi, those are your teams?
Yeah, Gangesh, both are from my
The
team.
Legend Squad and the Dream AI.
Yes.
Okay, so who will be going first? I'll put the number on chat.
We will go with the Legend Squad only.
Legend Squad. Okay, so now we have Legend Squad, guys. The unique number for Legend Squad is TPH-T027. I have put the unique ID in the chat. So one small request for the jury. We have shared you the sample grading sheet via email. Kindly make a copy of the same and then update your scores. Please don't use the ones that has been shared. Yeah, thank you. Over to Srinidhi.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Gangesh. So, thank you. So, good afternoon, all. So, we are from Team Legend Squad. Members of the teams are Namrata, Deepthi, and myself. So, we have built a daily work summary generator. Basically, it will be applicable for all the processes which can be managed like within basic room. So the problem definition of this daily summary generator is basically individuals will be completing their task on a daily basis, but the detailed or completion details to the TLs or their managers, it will be done from the TLs or managers manually, or they need to wait for a day to get that data from the MIS team or something. So there will be a delay and time consuming, or TS need to stick to that, and they need to prepare all the things manually to collect the data or something. So for which team has came across a solution for this. The solution is like we have created a AI tool where the simple log details or daily work summary from an individuals will directly convert it as a summary, and it will be routed through the AI tool to the like email communication for the TLs and a Google Sheet or some documents, so that TLs can go through it, and they will be able to easily collect the individual numbers on a daily basis. So now I will go through the dashboard which we have created. It is a simple dashboard, but it will help all the processes within basic room to collect individual or TL-wise details. So let me present my screen. So this is the workflow AI which the team has created. So if you can see the daily log, it's a simple details where we need to update here. It will help us to understand the key issues or overall summary for that individual resources, and also it will help to generate the summaries and send an email to the manager on a daily basis. So I will update some sample names here. So the agent just need to update this on a daily basis, like before EOD, before logout. So whatever the tasks are completed. If they have any highlights of the day, they can update it. If they face any issues during the entire day, they can also update it. It will usually take 30 seconds to 1 minute to update. So for an agent to update it. So once the resource will submit the log, it will come into this generate summaries for the TL's data. Okay. If a TL will click on that and he will click on generate summary. So the summary will be generated automatically from the AI, like whatever the problem is being faced from that particular resource for that day or for that entire week, how many IDs or items they have completed or what are the key issues they have faced. And it will suggest what can be done for a TL. So the automated email format is also done from here. So once we click on send, it will be directly sent to the manager so that he can go through it and he will be able to see that. And once the generate summary is done, it will be stored in a Google Sheet. Currently, I'm unable to present it, but it will be stored in a Google Sheet so that TLs can check that on a real-time basis and continue his work. So this is the workflow AI we have created, and it will be helpful for all the processes, not only for Zomato. We can use it for all the projects. Yeah. Thank you.
Srinidhi, can you just go to the document that you had there, please?
Sure.
The daily work summary generator. Okay. Now, I just want to start. So you're done with your presentation, right?
Yes.
Okay. Right. So, fair enough. So now, what is the objective of this tool?
Basically, at the end of the day, TLs or managers will not get the individual reports. They need to wait for a day to get the individuals real time, or the individuals will be updating their counts in the chats, something like WhatsApp or Google Chats, Zoho Chats, something like that. They will be updating their final counts and they will log out. But there will be no real-time track for a TL or a manager. But if we do this, what will happen is if the agent fills that form, it will directly go into the TL span and he will be able to know the data on a real-time basis. Should not wait for a day to check for that.
Okay, so it's a communication, right?
Yes.
Is essentially what we are attempting. That someone, a supervisor, someone at a supervisor level knows what has been done at work, correct? And what assistance do they need at work, if at all? Because you had a field which said, can this be what is that? Like a blocker, blockers and suggestions. Okay. Now, and this is totally, well, I understand it is project agnostic, but everything depends on the input the agent gives. Correct. Now, how do you validate? How does the supervisor validate that? Okay, you see there. I said you somewhere wrote 5 files processed or 100 items completed. Okay. Now it is whatever I am telling you, right?
Right. So, TLs can be.
So I'm your supervisor. I mean, you're my supervisor. I submit. I did 100.
Right.
How do we validate it's 100?
At the next day, TLs will be able to validate it. They will be able to get the reports on the next day from the MIS team, or we have formulated some things, and they will be able to get the reports on the next day so that they can go back and validate this. But on a real time, there is no validation process.
There's no validation, right? So in real time, it's a manual intervention.
Manual intervention.
Number one. With some other database.
Right. Correct.
It's another database. Okay.
Correct.
Right. Because I'll have to do that. Now, see, other than the AI generated team summary that you're showing up, like a summary there, okay, can this be achieved in a Google form?
We can, but Google Form, yeah, we can do that.
See, if you go to the workflow AI tab, other than all of these fields can be achieved with the date and everything in a Google form, except for the AI generated team summary, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, okay, got it. Okay, and what is the maximum entries you have tried?
We have tried around 50 entries, so currently it is taking, but still we need to check for that.
Okay, no, I was just looking at the scalability of it. So
Yeah,
you said 50
because
entries.
the app is not hosted yet. So once we post it, I
No
think
worries,
we
no
should-
worries. I mean, I was just talking about your trial version. That's all. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine, good. Now, if at all, I need to make this a change to any other projects, what are the considerations I should be doing?
So whatever the requirements will be there for that particular projects, we can go to the Firebase AI and we can give the instruction. It will help us to add those fields, whatever
Okay.
the requirements regarding that particular projects.
Great. Now, one last question from my end. You started off. What is the objective you started this project with? Okay, and when you started off, you had a vision for this project, right? I mean, you had a goal. Like, what is it going to do, and how much of it have you achieved with it? Is it aligning?
Yes, as of now, I can say it is aligning around 30% of my goal.
What is the other 60-70%?
That we need to further more enhance this, so that we'll be able to use this effectively.
Okay, great. So what is the 30% you feel that you have achieved when you started with a goal and that you are able to do? What is that 30%?
Like it will save the manual time intervention from the TLs. So that is what I can see, TLs and managers, where we can save the manual intervention time.
Okay, got it. And what of the users? Because you expect the user to input this, correct? So do you expect me to note all of this down through my shift and spend another 10 minutes filling this form in for you?
But usually it will not take 10 minutes to fill this. It will
No,
take
I'm asking.
1 minute. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm asking you. So I'm your team member. I'm asking you,
Okay.
what answer will you give me?
Okay, for the agent. So I will inform them, like usually you will send an WhatsApp message or you will text something. It will help your time to save that with a formal way, like that will be like WhatsApp chat or something. Those are like not an organization level way, right? So if we use this, it will be done on a formal way and it will not take more than 30 seconds to 1 minute of your time before you log out.
Okay, what is the current process you have, which this solution is for?
No, currently the thing is MIS team is tracking this, so they will be checking the daily details and they are updating in some tracker. So where we need to get the date on after a day, like if EOD is completed today, we will get the data by tomorrow, like that.
Okay, got it. Thank you. I know that there are other hands raised, so I'll leave it to them. Thank you. Thanks, Srini.
Sure,
Thank
sure.
you.
Thanks.
Should be just a follow-up question on that particular point itself regarding the current process, right? So there is one process where agents are submitting this info and then it is going to a team who is then collating and sending information in terms of a tracker to your TL, right? So
They are
then
not submitting any tracker now, just they are updating the count and MIS team is calculating the true formulation and all.
Okay. So with this into effect, how do you quantify or see that one, it is beneficial for the agent and two, it is beneficial for the TL?
See, for the agents, they will also be able to know what will be their count at the end of the day before logout. And for the TLs, they can't wait. They should not wait till tomorrow to get the individual's data. They will be able to get the real-time data whenever the agent logs out. They will be able to evaluate this data.
And in terms of the output that currently you can see on the right-hand side, how well does it replicate your existing tracker?
In the tracker, it is just showing their actual count and whatever their daily targets against the actuals. But here we can see the overall summary or feedback from an agent perspective. Like if they are like hesitating to tell something and they can convey their message, or if they face any issues, they can convey their message here using this.
Okay, and what would be your next iteration on this project?
The backend data needs to be fixed actually, like how the collated version will be sent to the particular TLs or managers. So that enhancement is pending Priyanka. So if it is generated, then we can see like how effectively it is beneficiary to the TLs and managers on a daily basis.
Suppose that is already integrated, you have the data, etc. What would be your next iteration after that?
After that, the live will be done.
And then you leave the project?
No. We will. We'll share it with all the teams so that they can utilize them, and we can make the changes whatever the requirement as per the particular projects. So we will be able to make the enhancement required to that particular project, and we can make it live for everyone and use it from the agent side for the particular projects.
Okay, and this is my last question. Sorry, Vishwambara, sorry, Vedi, just 1 second, I'll take this. Current dashboard that you show, is this one for, ideally it should be one for the agent and one for the TL, correct?
TL, correct. It has to be.
As of now, what you're showing is a combination
of the agents. Yeah, it is for the agents, and for TLs also it is updated here only. So it has to be two separate things.
And that is not yet built.
They will.
So you'll have to build another one for TL, correct?
Correct.
And how long will that take?
It will take usually half day or 1 day to build it.
Okay. Fair. Yeah, that's about it from my end. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So, Srinidhi, I remember during our earlier discussions, you had mentioned about this tool which you have to distribute cases among users and agents, right? So, the cases which you get at the beginning of the day, this tool distributes directly to the people on the floor. So, could you not integrate this particular Firebase app with that tool to get the numbers directly from that tool? Did you try that as an option?
No, actually I have not tried that because we have already given this as a separate project, right? So we can merge it into a single project as well. That also we will be able to implement this actually.
Yeah, but did you not think about this when drafting
No, I have thought it, but after that I checked with Gangashri so that we have to build it separately only for all the projects, whatever we have selected or shortlisted. So we continued with this.
Okay, and also the output of this this app is a summary based, so text. So you will need somebody to go through the text again. You cannot perform any sort of analysis as such, right? So any other way in which this output you feel would be better, useful for your further analysis instead of just a summary?
I think I didn't think about that, Vaitish. So I can look into that.
Okay, sure. So Vishwambar, I'll leave that to you. Next question, please.
Yeah, hi, Srinidhi. Okay, just wanted to know, like, is this one, and like, did you take any help, look in from any existing tool, or it's your own idea?
No, it's my own idea only. There are no existing tool for this. Currently, we are using trackers or.
No. I meant, did you check that in outside? Like, I'm not saying that this is currently used.
No. I have not checked from any outside. It is like own idea.
Okay. There is one app called WebWork. So WebWork does all those things, including timesheet and each and every minute it will track the employee, and employee can go back and say, okay, this was the issue and everything. You will get a based summary and everything.
Okay. No, I have not checked that. Yeah.
Okay. So there are multiple, like a Jira is there and VS Studio is there. So most of the things works, in this same manner. Okay. Now my question is, you said like a generated team summary. So how this summary is generated? I mean, I'm more interested to know that.
No, the summary is sent through email to the.
Yeah, I get it. But how it is generated? I mean, technically.
Technically, like if we click on generate summaries after here we need to create a separate log for the TLs. Okay, once it comes to TLs span, then they will be able to generate the summaries and they will be able to see that.
If just assume I'm a team TL. Okay? So when I click generate summary, what happens?
It will collect all the data from whatever the individual has been updated here, and it will create a summary about that.
How technically how it created? Do you know
yeah, in the back end, it will be like using the cloud and all. It will create the summary like AI.
Okay. I mean, how like for example, it is going through any other LLMs, or you calling any APIs, or it goes to Gemini, or it goes to the OpenAI. How it?
Like through the API.
Okay. Okay. That's it. Okay. There is that's the same as but there's a suggestion. Visual representation is very we can understand very quickly that this is a particular area where as a lead I should concentrate. That's one thing. And what is the next version you plan? If I ask you this is your final version. So addition to this one, what is the major thing will be there in my final version?
We can add anything, any suggestions given from any particular projects. We can enhance that and improvise accordingly.
Okay.
Any other questions from anybody? Okay. So I think the next team is also Srinidhi's. Yeah. So yeah, over to you.
Yeah, sure. So our next team is like the Dream AI. So in the Dream AI, the team consists of 3 members like Nidhi, Akshata, and myself. So we have created one attrition risk alert dashboard. So where the problem is like currently employees may become disengaged or due to burnout or poor performance feedback. They might resign immediately, or HR or ops team will be able to know it after their resignation, or they decide to resign. We have system early warning system, EWS or something like that, but we don't have any data driven thing where we will be able to identify which person is at risk. So this is basically a data-driven attrition risk alert dashboard where a manager or a HR team will be able to check how many people are on risk and how we can help them to retain. So for this, the team has identified a solution called using AI tools, which will be calculated based on the performance of DMAX scores and absenteeism patterns from an individual resources, the HRMS absenteeism patterns, and PIP, if any person is moving into PIP, and on that basis, and also the feedbacks from the team leads. So including all these cases, we have created one attrition risk alert dashboard. So I will let Nidhi to present her screen now. It can present the screen. Nidhi, am I audible? So this is the risk attrition risk alert dashboard. What we have prepared. This is basically not only related to the Zomato process. This has been built in for the purpose to use from all perspective from the entire other projects within Basic Group. So basically what we will be able to see here is like out of the total employees, how many people are in high risk and how many people are in medium or low risk, and we can see the risk distribution among the high and low, and we can see the risk by location as well by just simply uploading a data. Nidhi, if you can go through the upload data option. So here, just what we have to do is we have to upload our DMAX scores data of that individual resources and their HRMS data and their PFE status and also their any feedback from the TLs. So if we upload using the CLC or Excel file, once we click on generate file, we will be able to see the generated data. So currently I don't have any backend data ready for this. So we have just built this data for the use. So Nidhi, just go to that dashboard. No, dashboard. Just come down, scroll down. So in the below, you can see the agent's resources name like Priya Sharma, Rahul, or something, and in front of them.
Sorry to interrupt. Can you show uploading one data? Like you must have some sample data, right?
No, actually, that is what I heard. So there is no sample data for this. So the formatting is yet to be done for that, Priyanka.
So these data that you are showing, it must be working on some sample data, right? Or whatever data you must
No,
have.
it is actually done from the AI actually.
Yeah, so that must be working on some data that you must have fed it.
No. We have not submitted any data for the AI. It's shown from its own understanding.
Okay.
Nidhi, just click on view details of any of the resources. Just click on that view details in the action. So here we will be able to see that particular resources, whatever their department, location, or their DMAX score, or what is their absenteeism status of that particular month, and PFE status, or if they are recognized in any of the field, and their risk level and everything, we will be able to see here. Nidhi,
how do you calculate the sentiment?
Sentiment, I will show you, Priyanka. Just you can close it, Nidhi. So just go to the next tab after the upload data, risk analysis and methods. So these are the risk analysis and methods, what we are thought of updating it for the attrition. So first one is based on the calculation of DMAX performance, and next one is the absenteeism patterns, PIP, and sentimental feedback from the team leads, and recognition history. So just go to the admin panel, Nidhi, the last tab, admin panel. So here we can update the weightage for that particular thing. We can enhance this by adding or deleting the required things, Priyanka. So what is the weightage for DMAX performance, and what is the weightage for the sentiment or feedback from the TLs, and what is the other activities weightage. On that basis, we will be able to bifurcate the things like who are at risk level or who are at non-risk level on this basis. So this is the attrition risk alert dashboard which the team has created. Thank you.
Now, what are you showing here, Nidhi? Just want to understand, is this for one user? That's for user ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Yes. For a particular manager, it will be like one user.
No. Is it a per team member or a per manager report? What is the summary that is shown there right now? Right. So where you're talking about data utilized.
See, if I wanted to check my entire Zomato team's performance, like who are at risk or something like that, I can log into this dashboard and I can upload the scores, details, and everything here, and it will show us the data.
Okay. See, in early warning signal or EWS works with that. It's an alert to identify. Okay, this person is probably an attrition at within this stage, correct? What's going to happen within someone who's going to be immediate, someone is going to happen within the next 30 days, someone who's going to happen within the next 60 days, correct?
or that's just a time that I'm talking about. You can define immediate is 0 to 30, 30 to 60, 30 to 90, and 90 to 6 months. Usually 6 months the next quarter. Great. Now,
Correct.
do you have this organized under like a category of a red, amber, and green, which is red is immediate, amber is probably the 30 to 60 days, and 60 to 90 days of green, who probably you don't see them operating. Do we have something like that?
Yeah, the actual data behind this is if agent is in risk level, so we have given some criteria, like if their DMAX score is less than 70%, and if their HRMS absenteeism is more than 10%, and if they are more than 2 weeks or in a PIP, and their TL score, like whatever the sentiment score is, like very less. Let's say out of 10, it is like out of 10, if you can say it is like less than 5, then they will be moved into the red zone. So like that, the criteria we have set.
Yeah. Can you go back to the place where it was showing the criteria?
It is yet to be updated in this tool actually. Yeah, it is in the back end. Yeah.
Most of them are feedback based. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. Now my question is, how are we accounting for non-feedback, non-performance based, right? These are mostly performance based. How are we accounting for non-performance based factors?
See, for the non-performance also, we will be having some data only, right? So
No.
we have their
What I'm
DMAX.
talking about is, this bucket is performance based. Do you have a non-performance bucket based?
Non-performance bucket based is like EWS, early warning system.
Like personal reason, higher education.
Personal reason,
Say I want to
correct.
pursue higher education. I want to go for a relocation. I want to go for my family's shifting, or I'm getting married, right? So these are also admission reasons.
That's correct.
Isn't that right?
So
Okay.
currently, yes, I
How
have
you
noted it.
factoring
I
in?
think I need to build it. I think I have not added it. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. All right. One last question. How is AI analyzing this data? What is the role of AI in this whole design?
Like by looking into the data, AI will help us to.
No. What is AI?
well,
What is AI's role in this whole process system that you have built? What does AI do?
that's the analyzing the data and updating us on the status on the data.
Okay.
Because otherwise we have
Fair
to
enough.
create some formulation and all. We have to spend a lot of time there.
Yeah, just to add to, sorry, Rudra, you had another question?
No, I'm done. Thanks. Thank you.
Okay. So just to clarify, I think Rudra, what he meant is now you have clearly mentioned the performance weights, right? 40% to DMAX, 35, 25. So this is something which can be done in Excel also. So he was asking, what is AI's role in this whole data?
See, to create an attrition risk alert dashboard manually, we need to take the help from micros or formulations to get this all data ready-made. But what AI is doing here is it is collecting the data, whatever we are giving, and it is formulating the things from that end, and it is support helping us.
Okay. So what is the backend tool you use for this? Was it Firebase Studio? What
Yeah,
was it?
Firebase.
Studio. Okay. If you can go to the dashboard is something you showed us from the beginning, right? If you go and go back there.
Which one?
Dashboard, yeah. Dashboard.
Yeah, okay.
So please scroll down, please. So this high, medium, and low, do you have a very specific criteria for that? to
Yes, we have the specific criteria for that. So it is in the back end. So just to give you an example, if it is a high risk, that is what I told. If it is the DMAX score is bit less than 70%, they and their PAP status is currently they are in 2 weeks of PAP and they have 10% of HRMS absenteeism, they will be moved to high risk. The medium ranges between like 70 to 85%. So like that we have criteria.
Okay. I think Vishwamra, you had a question. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi, Nidhi. So it's the same question what Vaidesh see, but by just giving a weightage in Excel, we can do that. Like for HRMS, this is the weightage. For DMAX, this is the weightage, like that. But here, based on whatever you said, like I could figure it out that you use AI tool only build the tool, not in regular task, right? It's the same. You use Firebase just to build. After that, there is no role of AI. I mean, if there is a role of AI, for example, I will give you one pattern, okay, which is used in a bigger organization. You can implement this one. The very next 2 months of your promotions, this one announcement, they analyze the this one attendance. Okay? So for people who is too regular, and if they see some leaves in working days, so those are the red flags, or the people who are searching for it outside. Okay. That is the pattern finding. So if you are using AI, then those things you should consider. Like, or someone is too regular, but suddenly they become irregular. Then those are the risk for attrition. So one with the guy who is in PIP, one guy is in irregular. I know that there is no need of AI. I mean, if I am a lead or a manager, I personally ask HR to release that guy. So there is no rule, because I know that guy is not work. So if you really wanted to do some tool which is, finding the attrition, then do like this pattern analysis. So for example, if you take me that, as example, if I take my 2 years of HRMS data and it is too perfect, and suddenly I'm irregular and I'm not filling the timesheet, or I'm taking the leaves on weekdays, or I'm leaving early, then there is some problem. So that should be highlighted that okay, this guy was regular, suddenly why it's a drop. So there is a chance of attrition. So for example, I'm getting 90% sudden DMAX, and someday I'm getting 60% regularly. Then there is a chance that guy is not at all interested in that project or in the company, or he's looking for another thing. So those points, personally, I feel that in this particular subject, you were supposed to take that instead of finding similar pattern is not right. So I hope I sense something.
Yeah, we'll be able to enhance that.
I mean, when you go on AI to or this thing, it's what it should be there in basically something can be done in automation, but by using some tool, it can be a meaningful or better output like that. Right? Concentrate on pattern analysis. You can find it in GPT or anywhere. Like pattern analysis, where that is the concept. Concept should be there in this particular subject.
Yeah, sure, Vishwan. Okay, yeah.
So, Srinidhi, I had another question. Tomorrow, if I have to implement this organization-wide, what do I have to do?
Like as Vishwambar suggested, I think we need to go back again and enhance few more things, Priyanka. But it will not take more time than a week to enhance those requirements. We can go back and check all the details or requirements, whatever needs to be.
Talk about the given whatever you have built as of now, given features.
Okay.
I want to
given features. We just need to. If we need to deploy, I just need to go back and check the data, whatever I need to upload that, and we can go live on that.
And so even the uploading of data, I believe right now, have you guys tested anything on that front?
No, we have not tested that.
Okay. Second, I had asked you about the sentiment analysis part of it. How are you doing the sentiment analysis? So I didn't get that answer.
Yeah, sentiment analysis is basically from the tiers perspective only, Priyanka. So whatever the scores has been given from the tiers, it will be reflecting here.
No, I didn't catch that. Scores on what? The DMAX scores?
No. Regarding their performances, like apart from the DMAX and other things, the floor level, their behavior and all.
So there would be another form or something that they will fill, is it?
No. They will be just updating a sheet wherever we will be updating this DMAX score, HRMS, absenteeism details and everything. They're just tiers need to fill that sheet. There is no separate AI or form as of now. It is created.
No, but then how would you do the sentiment analysis?
I need to think about it, Priyanka. I think I have missed that. Yeah.
Okay, and can you just scroll up whoever is presenting?
Maybe just
Okay, yeah. So what do you mean by risk distribution?
Risk distribution means whatever the risk, like who are in low risk, medium risk, and high risk. How the risk is distributed, like out of the 100%, how many percentage are in high risk, how many percentage are in low risk, how many percentage are in medium risk, how many people are.
So I am a TL. What once I look at this dashboard, what activity should I do?
See, by looking at the high risk level, he need to immediately go back and check who are the people who are in high risk and how I can move them.
Where can I see this dashboard? Where can I see this? Let's do one simulation. I want to check my high risk people.
Okay, you can just scroll down now, Nidhi. So here you will be able to see the people who are in high risk. So you can look who are the people who are in high risk and.
So Zomato has around 100 people. Out of 100 people, there could be probably 30 people who are at high risk. So I have to individually open their sheets and
that
see.
We can modify Priyanka, by enhancing some collateral details which can be reflected in one separate dashboard who will be in high risk and their list. That can be done.
Okay, so let's go to the next step. 50 people are at 30 people are at high risk. I have some sheet of individual details. Next, what do I do?
Then I need to check the individual details. It is again a manual work. Yeah.
So individual details, I'll check one by one, and anything here in terms of AI that can help me.
I think I need to think about it, like how we can integrate it. That I have not thought of.
Okay, that's about it from my end.
So just some feedback for you. I mean, it's a very nice idea to have some sort of indicator who's going to leave the organization or who's at risk and all. But you need to work on this, on the factors. You just went to this, you can show that page, 35% DMAX. If you can go back to that page. So,
Nidhi, just go to that last tab, admin panel.
Yeah, so this right now is just a subjective list. Right now, you just put 40, 35, 25. But you need to arrive at the correct numbers. So you can do an exploratory study with your last 1 year data of people from Zomato team. If they left, what are the factors which contributed to them leaving? Which factors had most weight? So then you can revise these numbers.
Yes, sure, Vedish, definitely I will work.
So if you do that, we can think about rolling this across the organization as well, because it would be a very useful tool for other processes as well.
Correct. It's even for Zomato and for other processes as well.
Yeah, sure. Just my thoughts. Thanks.
Yeah, sure. Point taken. Yeah, thank you.
I've learned all these subtitles.
So any other questions from anybody? Okay, so yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, thank you, Srinidhi, for your lovely presentation.
Yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity. Yeah.
Sure. So we'll join back at 3:30 for the next process. So thank you, jury members. Thank you, Ruta. Thank you, Priyanka, and thank you, Vaidisha.